we've been on several tours with different bands and very different people, I guess, the bands, and we've got on well with all of them. So
you do the math.
Speakerphone, speaking very, very loudly on your speakerphone. What a day, everything is lovely on the motorway.
Hello, we're Sports Team, and these are our 5 essential tracks. Yeah, I think we pretty did. So if we're starting the narrative, we all met in Cambridge, and we used to play a cover from one of our friends' parents' bands from New Zealand called The Dudes. The end of our set called Bliss,
and it's a song about a New Zealand beer.
Yeah,
and we could only play the first sort of verse and the chorus.
The chorus goes yeah, and then it continues.
No, isn't it? Drink yourself more.
Yeah. It goes on and on and on like this.
No one knows. No one's heard of The Dudes. They're number one in New Zealand, but outside of there, no traction.
Yeah, you can't press any of this.
I think that was Parquet Courts. It was a Borrowed Time, I think, is the second song we chose. That was sort of, that album especially was one of the first ones I think we used to sit around sort of having a drink in Rob's room, listening to when we were knocking about on guitars. None of us could really play our instruments. It just feels energetic, it just feels lively. I think we've always tried to capture some of that Parquet Courts feel with what we do live.
Yeah, unbelievable live band. And as we were saying, kind of the energy of their live act was something that really inspired us, I think.
I think it's that bit as well, going into it's Borrowed Time into Light
Master
Gold.
My Craft.
Master My Craft into Borrowed Time. Where it goes like tss, 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 and then the riff comes in, and that is something we've always tried to steal and never been able to do because we have one tempo in all our songs, which is 4/4, which is the main tempo and a good tempo, but it is too complicated for us.
This one we disagreed on, I think. This is Steve. It's the third song, Steve Malkmus, JoJo's Jacket. Yeah.
Alex doesn't think he likes this song, but I don't think he knows which song it is because
he
really enjoys this song whenever it comes on. I reckon he thinks it's by Pavement. It's the first solo album Stephen Malkmus did on the back of Pavement, and it has a lot of his best or more poppy material that Pavement wouldn't or couldn't record.
Is this the one he's on a horse on the front
No,
side?
this is the one that goes, "Oh, I cut my hair."
Oh, I know that one. Yeah. Clever,
Great
clever,
song.
clever stuff.
But not cut my hair. It's a different song.
I've got a bob head, my name is Joe Brenner, and I am a famous movie star.
Yeah, it's a really good song, but we all love Pavement. Pavement's probably one of our biggest influences. So yeah, we went to see Stephen Malkmus the other day in London, and Alex hated.
Well, well, I don't think I was quite that harsh. That doesn't sound like me, but he's getting older. He seemed a bit, I don't know, he didn't have the kind of erraticism of Pavement. You seemed to know where it was going. I think Pavement, that one of the things we've always been struck by.
Trying to do something mildly different.
Yeah.
Not on.
Well, he's a sellout, isn't he? Is this one of ours?
This is
I think
one of
the fourth
ours.
one we've got is Kutcher. Well, it's brought us here. We're in Holland probably because of that song. So,
And
which
it's
is
also,
nice.
similarly to Stanton, probably the second song that we wrote.
Yeah.
So we used to sort of play it at uni, and it really kind of evolved and didn't evolve from that moment, which is quite nice. And when you meet sort of old mates who come down to our gigs now, like Scala last year, the fact that we're still playing Kutcher to them is just hysterical. And yeah, but it's got a special place in our hearts, I reckon.
I just wanted to be your Debbie Moore.
So I think we all probably had far too much free time in our last year of uni. And that track was one of 3 I think we had. So we used to play shows where we had 3 songs and we played Bliss, the cover. So we had Stanton, Kutcher, another song we don't play anymore, and then we played this cover. And the only one that anyone seemed to like was Kutcher. So that was sort of what we carried on playing and continued with. I think it was basically very long. It took about 2 years to get from the point where we had a song on an acoustic guitar to where we could play it live. And to the point we recorded it was probably about 3.5 years, 4 years.
Yeah.
We recorded it with a guy, the version you'll be playing is with a guy called Burke Reed, who does all the Courtney Barnett stuff as well, who we're huge fan. He just got an aria as well.
And
so
he
he's
was
great.
absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
He really helped us to sort of mould it from something that was fun and catchy into like a vaguely fully formed song.
Fifth song is
Pips.
Pip
Yeah.
Blom. Yes.
So we went on one of our very early tours. We put music out on a label called Nice Swan in the UK. And they're kind of label mates, I suppose. There's a band called Pip Blom who are from Holland. And they're actually in the pub next door. We just saw them. Who've done some amazing songs. So I think it's Babies Are a Lie, the fifth song we picked. And yeah, they've just been sort of firm friends ever since. They came around our house in Harlesden when we all lived there, and we're staying with them in Amsterdam tomorrow, and we're doing a secret show with them there. So it's nice. They're a sort of connect in Holland.
Don't you wanna get it out? Get it out of my. Don't you wanna get it out? Get it out of my. Don't you wanna get it out?
When we first worked with Nice Swan, they sort of came to meet us and they brought a single of it. Do you remember the vinyl?
Yeah.
And like they've obviously done amazing songs since, and we really like their latest stuff. But like for me, especially like that Babies Are a Lie EP, like listening to it on the vinyl player, like, and at the time I'd like not really heard of them, didn't know what to expect. We knew we were going out with them, and listening to that track was like, this is going to be huge.
I think we've been really lucky, with who we've toured with. It's the same with Heinz, who we just finished the tour with. We just came back from staying in Madrid with them. I think they got a bit of a shock when we said we were actually coming. They were like, you guys should come out. It's like, all right, well, we've booked flights. And I think they got a shock having to host us. But yeah, I think it does. It makes a huge difference going out with a band you actually like.
We've been on several tours with different bands and very different people, I guess, the bands. And we've got on well with all of them. So.
It's extreme. You do the math. All right, thanks a lot for watching. Come and see us live. That's where you get the best of it.